my name is Steve Marshall, or Full Stack Steve. This morning, doing my morning warm-up on CodeWars. As always, my goal is not to create the one-line solution, but instead make something that obviously works, is efficient, and is maintainable. So let's see what I am training on today. First, non-repeating character. Write a function named... They've not named the function what they said they wanted to name it. Takes a string input, turns the first character that is not repeated anywhere in the string. Example, given the input stress, the function turn T because of the S. The initial change up in lowercase letters is considered the same character, but the function should return the correct case for the initial letter. Example, ST string returns all repeating characters, return an empty string or none. Alright, well, I mean, we just did the character counter, right? So this one we don't care, we just want that. So let's see, so we've got a string. I'm going to rename that because I don't like just S. Alright, so if it takes a string, we'll need to go through looping through the letters, seeing if there's any duplicate, and reporting if there's not. So let's see. I need to count the letters, right? And I need to count the letters to lowercase. So and I do want to do the bonus. So first thing I need to do is make a copy of string, lowercase, string. Okay, so that should mutate it, and now I have just the low ones to play with, but I haven't lost the original string, which is obviously important for that. So let's see, should I throw the string into a split and just compare the letters? Or an includes? Not an includes, that would just be a boolean if it's yes. Obviously everything will be yes. I do an includes with a substring, that would be kind of silly. Let's see, I want to keep it in order, so I want it to be an array. Alright, so let's do a for loop. Equals 0, less than, plus. I always hate this part. Alright. So I just want to do a simple for loop, and let's see. Alright, so if I I'll need this to be a let, so I'm going to reassign, huh? Alright. So if the character is already in there, then unique letters equal unique letters dot filter. Does not equal. Oops, no P's, thanks. push with the correct number of those. Something like that should give me unique letters, right? And it'll go through the whole word, so it's actually checking everything. And then we return unique letters at index 0 or an empty string. Because if it's undefined, it wants an empty string or none. Well, what does it want? Does it want empty string or does it want none? See sample tests. Sample test doesn't have any with none. Neat. So I have issues with this check already. But anyway, it said an empty string, so I'll do that. I don't know what it means by none. Anyway, that's fine. So, I mean, I don't hate it. I'm sure there's better ways of doing it, but let's at least see if we're on the right track. What to do, because I have no idea if letters dot includes car at, open up the brace, unexpected token. VS Code would have caught that. All right, 1, 2, 3 open, 1, 2, 3 close. Make sure I've got the right number of is there. All right, so I mean that handles the 3 really simply. I'm not in love with the solution. I know that there are many better ways of doing this. This seems like it could be a simple one-liner, but let's see. Oh, and then I wanted to do the bonus, right? So right now it's, and I assume if there's a capital A and a lowercase a, those would be the same letter, right? Yeah, so says that I wanted to return the correct letter. All right, so I have my correct letter. I just need it in the correct case. All right. Oh, this will be fun. I'll actually just change the case. That's totally cheating. Oh, yeah, let's make sure we're using lower string. Each of these. Because I don't want to get caught by the other one. Okay, cool. So let's see if all right, so I know that there's only, like, if this is the T, there's only one T. It's either capitalized or lowercase, but there's only one. So if, and everything here is lowercase. str.split includes letters 0. Else 0 dot. That'll put in the correct case, but now and we could do a nested. I hate nested ternaries, but I mean, so there's a couple ways to do this, right? So I could say if unique letters dot length all right, so if there are no unique letters, it'll return the empty string which it wants and it'll only hit this if there are letters, and this will just check the case of it. Otherwise, I could do something like a nested ternary return length and put that whole mess in there. Or I could make it negative and do a negative check. And put that at the beginning for readability. So if there's no length, return that. If there is, then do that whole check and do a nested ternary. Either of those solutions should actually work, I think. I missed a break somewhere. Open curly brace, else close curly, close curly. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't think I actually touched any of this. 2 open, 2 close, 2 open, 2 close. What are we? Oh, is this? No, that's the end of the function. I love that my issue seems to be on line 21. My 18-line code. Unexpected token due to. It's the end of the for loop. That's the end of the function. Oh yeah, no. Look at that. Oh, I have issues here. Includes. There we go. Yay, syntax errors. Turn that. If there's no length, return that. Else. String.split. That includes unique letters at index 0. Index 0 else. Unique letters see, it says it's upset about the semicolon. Why are you upset about the semicolon at the end of the return statement? I'm so very confused about that. Anyway, let's see, so my index is so it says semicolon. Semicolon is clearly not the issue. Yeah. So didn't I fix that? I fixed that down here. Checking all of its matching pieces. Shouldn't need that to be in parentheses. Goodness, all this troubleshooting on my video. So excited about that. Let's see. Wouldn't be an issue with the ternary, would it? Oh, no, it's the fact that I am using it wrong. Alright, that was really dumb. Alright. I feel really dumb. I know. I used an actual set of pipes instead of the ternary or. That was so dumb. Alright. Problem solved. Couple minutes out. That works correctly. That works correctly. I really don't like nested ternaries. So for the purpose of just maintainability, I'll do that one. And then let's have a look at the code itself. So I'm comparing everything to the lowercase. Can I do that individually, or should I? I mean, the alternative to parameterizing the lower string is to str dot to lowercase there, and then str dot except str dot. And then do it there again. So in that, yeah, I mean, I obviously want to parameterize at that point. So I like having access to the actual case and then the lowercase. Just do that for unique letters. Yeah, I mean, that works, so I think I'm happy with that result. I'm interested to see what other people do, because I know this is not going to be the best result, so I'm curious to see. Alright, come on, load-in spinner. You guys know one of the big things I want is a load-in spinner. There we go. So, good, so they're keeping the case here. For var, what in the world is var doing in there? Var x. T, the lowercase index of t of x is equal to the last index of t of x. It's just actually returning it, otherwise returning the empty one. That's fine. Oh, a dot find would have returned. Yeah. Doing a split and then using a dot find, or, I mean, you could do a dot filter, but dot find is just looking for one instead of all the results, so that would be better. I like the dot find. And then a bunch of other things that are going to resemble find index instead of find. That's fine too. So, yeah, I like the split and then the dot find for the one solution, so that would be better. So there's my troubleshooting skills as it goes. Oh my goodness, I missed a parenthesis and missed a pipe, and neither of them were reported as the correct error, so eventually figured it out. Sorry for the length of this video. Hope you learned something. Hope it was fun, and we'll do it again tomorrow. See you guys later. Thanks very much for watching.